Good morning everyone. Today I'll be dealing with slight discussion of ameloblastoma. Odontogenic tumors are the neoplasms of the jaw which differentiate towards tooth structures. It is classified into three types: benign tumors, borderline tumors and malignant tumors, in which ameloblastoma comes in the category of borderline tumors. Ameloblastoma or adamantinoma is the most common of the epithelial odontogenic tumors, but it is still comparatively rare, comprising about 1% of the tumors and cysts arising in the jaws. It may arise from the epithelial lining of a dentigerous cyst, from the remnants of dental lamina and enamel organ, or from the basal layer of oral mucosa. Age: ameloblastoma appears most commonly in the 3rd to 5th decades, but it has also been described in children. There is no sex or racial preferences. Site: over 80% occurs in mandible, with 70% of these arising in the molar ramus area. The usual radiographic appearance is that of a lytic expansile lesion. Clinical duration may range from a few weeks to 50 years. This is a routine dental röntgengram revealed residual or recurrent cystic lesion. Grossly, traditionally ameloblastoma has been divided into solid and cystic types, but may be multicystic and intraosseous or extraosseous. Rarely it is unicystic. In this photograph, we could see gross appearance of ameloblastoma of mandible. Microscopically, many subtypes of patterns have been described, which are follicular, plexiform, acanthomatous, papilliferous or keratotic, granular cell, desmoplastic, vascular, with dentinoid induction, and two or more types may coexist within the same tumor, and there is little evidence to suggest that one subtype is more aggressive than another. The two predominant patterns are follicular and plexiform. In the follicular type, there is an attempt to mimic the dental organ epithelium. The outermost cells resemble those of the inner dental epithelium of the developing tooth follicle, and the cells are tall columnar with polarization of nuclei away from the basement membrane, that is basaloid. The central portion of the epithelial island is composed of loose network of cells resembling stellate reticulum. This is a photomicrograph of ameloblastoma exhibiting the classic basaloid or follicular appearance. Squamous metaplasia within the stellate reticulum gave rise to acanthomatous type. The epithelial islands demonstrate little inductive influence on the fibrous connective tissue stroma. Enamel and dentin are not formed by ameloblastoma. The plexiform pattern demonstrates irregular masses and interdigitating cords of epithelial cells with a minimum of stroma. Occasionally, multinucleate giant cells of osteoclastic type are present in the stroma. This is a photomicrograph showing keratotic ameloblastoma. Ameloblastic epithelium surrounds large keratin-filled cavities. This is a photomicrograph showing granular cell ameloblastoma. Most of the tumor cells have abundant, deeply granular cytoplasm. Coming to immunohistochemistry, positive stains are CK5, CK6, CK13, 14, 19, calretinine and CD56. CD13 and CD56 are preferentially expressed in the stellate reticulum-like cells, CK14 and 56 in the peripheral cells, and CK19 in all the cells. Ultrastructure: the tumor cells shows clear-cut evidence of epithelial differentiation in the form of bundles of tonofilaments and complex desmosomes, with some differences existing between follicular and plexiform types. The granular variety shows the same type of lysosomal formation in granular cell tumor in other locations. Coming to spread and metastasis, ameloblastoma have invasive properties and a tendency to recur. Distance metastases have been documented in rare instances, especially to lungs but also to the central nervous system. Now coming to differential diagnosis. Differential diagnosis of conventional multicystic ameloblastoma are malignant ameloblastoma. Here it is identical in histology but with metastasis. Ameloblastic carcinoma. Here we could see variable features of ameloblastoma And the features of malignancy, which include cytological atypia, high NC ratio, and increased metastasis. And ameloblastic fibroma, adenomatoid odontogenic tumor, squamous odontogenic tumor, calcifying cystic odontogenic tumor, dentigerous cyst, variants of unicystic ameloblastoma, and cystic calcifying cystic odontogenic tumor. Differential diagnosis of desmoplastic ameloblastoma are ameloblastic fibroma, squamous odontogenic tumor, odontogenic fibroma, and sclerosing odontogenic carcinoma. Thank you.